Yo, what's up, internet? Let's get into today's video. Today we got Sneako with Unbanned. This is the official comeback to YouTube video that the man's was on. So the fact that we get to see this 12 hours in means that, we really there. We on the cusp of greatness.
My mind's telling me no, but my body telling me yes. Baby, I don't wanna hurt nobody, but there is
I like this sort of reverse thing that's going on right now. It looks kind of I mean it's simple, but it works for what's going on right now.
something that I must confess.
I think the idea is essentially of the breaking of the old him, the breaking of the old system, the fact that he was canceled but now he's back, can't be uncanceled. I think that's kind of interesting. Why do the men have to wear Belgium?
Holy shit, everyone, it's me, I'm here. What do people think of you? This is what we live for. This is what I was banned for.
Bro, I dead fuck with that shit, my nigga. Word, bro.
Yeah, it's my first video back on YouTube.
They always try to shut out the people who have their own ideas, nigga. Keep that shit up, nigga. I'm not like, I can't say I'm proud of you as if like I'm a figure, but like, nigga, you say some shit and I be like, yo, nigga, yeah, nigga, that's a free nigga who's saying shit, nigga.
It's so interesting to see that the man is literally just filming himself outside of this building at 1 in the morning. Who else would do that in New York with expensive equipment? You know, it's a little bit ballsy, but let's see what Sneako's really got to say about it.
Keep that shit up, nigga.
Pretty soon, the only talking heads you'll see will be AI-generated slop tubers approved by Palantir and the CIA. But until then, we can shock our dogs into the most sympathetic spot in the frame. Sorry. Our image is everything, which is why every Wall Street billionaire is invested into destroying it. Since I was banned, Ozempic stock went up 600% and touching grass became a meme.
People are so controlled by people's judgment, they forgot how to operate out of feeling instead of fear.
You know that cool guy who says he doesn't care about what people think? That guy is either a serial killer or a liar, because that's the literal definition of a sociopath. At least embrace being an NPC if you're gonna sound like one.
Work on the devil. Whoa.
We are the most social species living in the most social era ever.
That's so true, dude. It's like the guy who says to himself, like, I don't care what people think, he does care what people think. That's why he's taking the whole stance of not caring what people think. It's this weird catch-22. He does care. They do care. But the whole thing of how things are progressing and how things are moving right now with the internet, which is why, like, if you really look at the whole internet culture as a whole, you kind of look at it like, yo, the internet really sucks right now. It really, because everything is becoming so oversaturated and whack and stupid, dude.
Went from living a first-person shooter to a Sims game. This previously inconceivable amount of communication drove people to download their personality from the For You page and destroy your life if you offend them. It's no wonder nobody approaches life unironically anymore. Everyone acts as if they're not really trying in case they suck and get called corny.
That idiot's applying himself.
The people who successfully approach life without the shield of
Irony are labeled a multitude of mental health terms from autistic to schizo.
It's the grown-up version of going la 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 la.
Wait till I get my money right.
It's easier for the masses to dismiss what makes them uncomfortable as crazy.
It's why when people see a tragedy, they wait for the algorithm to
Tell them what their opinion is.
It's why the women who fall in love with the couples on Love Island get clowned on by the men who are in parasocial relationships with streamers. 3 years later, this cultural problem went so full circle, the only voices worth listening to are those that you're not supposed to. Every talking...
Right. That's the thing now, too, is I think in a way everyone has really lost their own sense of self and their own sense of personality, because everyone is just living on their phones. Even if you watch, there's a previous video that I made about how, like, there's no more hobbies anymore. And that makes, and it's really sad, because when you really look at it, you're kind of looking at this idea of people's own personality dying. Like, that is dying off. People's own ideas are dying off. People's own sense of wanting to be themselves is really is dissipating. And so the For You page, or any sort of explore page that any sort of social media app has, it's there to suck you in based on the algo that you yourself created, because you like the drama, the disaster, the beef, the dating, horror stories, X, Y, and the Z. So now all these ideologies that people are sort of regurgitating on these search pages, you kind of have to take that all in. And you kind of say, oh, I chose this algorithm. So in a sense, this is me. So now because this is me, all these ideas that people will be spitting out, I have to tack them on into who I am as a person and kind of trot around town with all these personality types and all these sort of ideologies, when in reality, these ideologies were fed to you. You started off with a single idea and said, I like this. But then everything else that was attached to it was sort of just the magnetic point of all these other ideas that the algorithm said, maybe he might enjoy this, maybe he might enjoy this. And maybe you did enjoy it, maybe you didn't enjoy it, but now it's a part of who you are. And you just wake up every day not even understanding why you're responding to society in the way that you are.
Had wrongfully banned exploded in popularity, while the remaining voices stare soullessly into the camera to make AdSense to fund their Ozempic addiction and fund their legal battles with former friends.
How people view you made authenticity the most rare and valuable personality trait.
Sneako.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
What's up, bro?
Shalom.
Hello. How are you? Are you live right now?
No, I'm recording a video.
Oh, amazing.
On paper, you should not be seeing this video right now. How weird is it seeing this face back on the homepage? I'm a little busy, but I'm in a rush. You want to take a photo?
Can I get a quick picture?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Can I take a video?
No, just take a photo, man.
So joke. How I mean, you're in public, right? You're not at your house. You're in public. You're not at your house. So the fact that someone could just come up to you like this, I mean, it's fully merited, right?
When Google said I deserved to be permanently suspended for spreading COVID and election misinformation, people viewed me as a crazy conspiracy theorist. Now that Google says, thank you for your patience, but sorry, we were wrong for 3 fucking years, everyone sees it as the truth. All right, man. Nice to meet you.
Can I ask you a question?
No, I'm in the middle of something right now, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I asked you nicely, man.
I'm a Jew, I'm not a Zionist. I need to ask you something.
Just, get the fuck out of here, man. The most difficult test
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
I faced was deciding to tell the truth when it was the most crucial. Do I do what's right at the risk of losing everything, or do I sell my soul and win the world?
The crazy thing about the idea of selling your soul, I think in a way we all kind of sell our souls. The idea of selling your soul isn't some sort of demonic ritual that you go down under and you meet with the devil and you sign with blood on the paper. No. The idea of selling your soul is more in the sense of the idea of sacrifice. What are you sacrificing about yourself to get what it is that you want? Because at the end of the day, we're all sacrificing something. I'm sacrificing my time. I'm sacrificing my essence, my spiritual energy, as it gets sucked away from this camera that is standing here in front of me, it all gets taken away from me, and it all gets subdued to the viewer to get multiplied, and then I get paid residuals on it. So so we all sacrifice something. So the idea of being this holy person that I'm not going to sell myself for anything. Well, then you're an idiot, because we all sacrifice something, and if you're not willing to sacrifice something, then you will be sacrificed. G7 streams.
YouTube's biggest commentator, Moist Critical, is today saying what he called me crazy for a year ago in a debate.
Just saw today, fucking Benjamin Netanyahu just openly stating in front of the whole world his plans on brainwashing because so many people are turning on Israel.
The difference is today, it's the popular opinion. Unfortunately, he says it now after the ceasefire when kids stop getting bombed.
Because I don't think there's a secret Zionist agenda that controls the entire world.
It's actually not secret at all. They boast about it. The generational question we have to ask ourselves is, do we want to be good people, or do we want people to think that we're good people?
My mind's telling me no.
Israel literally pays influencers to suck their...
People are good people only because they follow the what's right, what's politically correct thing to do and say. People aren't good people because they're actually good people, because good people stand up for justice, even when everybody else in the room might not agree with what you have to say. Good people stand up for the truth, whether it might hurt or not hurt somebody. Just because you're not hurting somebody doesn't mean you're a good person. Don't get it twisted.
When I criticized the COVID vaccine, Google admitted that's when the Biden administration applied pressure to ban me. That's when saying it mattered. You can say it now, but everyone already took the smiling selfie lifting up their sleeve to show their Band-Aid covering up their tainted blood.
My blood's not tainted, my blood's OG.
Getting unbanned on YouTube is the biggest achievement of my life. Let's fucking go. Not only do I get my body of work that I spent my life creating, but I get vindicated after 3 years of being called crazy by the world. 3 of the most exciting years. Maybe you've seen the highlight reel, but also 3 years of media slander, censorship everywhere, slander on my name. It wasn't easy. I lost what mattered most to me, but gained everything because of it. I did it. I don't know. Should I post this? Maybe I should say the hard R and get banned again.
What is LLS?
Maybe I should say the hard R and get banned again.
Okay. I think this is lots of love. Lots of